Alright guys, so I wanted to talk about Trinity's Impact Wrestling debut. So without further ado, let's talk about it, right? So Trinity made her debut at Impact Wrestling. If you're not familiar with Trinity, she was formerly known as Naomi in the WWE before she walked out with Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks. And now Mercedes is in New Japan / Stardom. Trinity, nobody really knew what she was going to do, so everybody thought maybe she was going to come back to WWE. She didn't. She confirmed, like, literally under the Instagram post, like, someone was like, "Are you still WWE?" She was like, "Nah, sis." So now we know she's going to be with Impact. And she made her debut by cutting a promo basically saying, "I'm very excited to be here. I've heard so many great things from this company and so many great things from the women's division, such as the likes of Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, Mickey James, Deonna Purrazzo, who is the current Knockouts Women's Champion, by the way, in her third reign, and Jordan Grace." So Deonna Purrazzo interrupted Trinity, and she was like, "You respect me, I respect you." But then Deonna threw shade at Trinity, and Trinity threw shade at her back. Jordan Grace interrupted their shade sesh, and she was like, "Deonna, like, I'm can't let you beat me again." And she was like, "In Trinity, like, if you're wondering, who you're gonna face after Under Siege, it's gonna be me." And Trinity was like, "No disrespect, Jordan, but it don't matter who gonna win because whichever one of you win at Under Siege, oh, I'm gonna see you." So basically implying, like, it don't matter who do what, I'm gonna take the title, whether it's you or you. Like, it don't matter. Like, so whoever's gonna be is not gonna make a difference. Like, and I said what I said. Now she should. So her debut match, Trinity's debut match, it was against somebody I am not familiar with, but I think her name starts with a K, and so we're just gonna call her K for this video. I should have looked up who it is or who she was before what her name was, at least before making the video, because it literally says that, like, who she is, but we're just gonna call her K. So Trinity faced off against Kay in a pretty good match. And it was her debut match was Trinity's debut match. It was on a regular episode of Impact Wrestling. Y'all are gonna call me bougie and picky, but I kind of wish she kind of did what Mercedes did and had her debut match on a pay-per-view versus a regular edition episode. But I don't think Stardom does like weekly television, or New Japan does like weekly television. I think they do it like pay-per-view by pay-per-view, kind of like how UFC and Strikeforce and MMA does, like, pay-per-view by pay-per-view versus weekly television. It's been a long time, y'all. I'm still trying to get into like Stardom and New Japan, because like I haven't watched on a consistent basis in like forever. So for Mercedes to be there, it kind of brought me back. So I'm gonna sound a little slow talking about it. But Trinity, she's gonna be having well, let's talk about her debut match first. The match was solid. It was a good match. Nothing really out of the ordinary. I just think the only thing that you can really say is just like, if you wanted to show somebody, like, does Trinity still have it? She proved, like, I can still go in the ring, and she put up a good showing. She didn't change her finisher like Mercedes. She kept the rear view, and her moveset and arsenal, I don't really think she did anything new. All I remember her doing that was really new was a scorpion kick, but it was in the corner instead of like standing in the middle of the ring. Usually when she did the scorpion kick, it was used to like counter an opponent's move, but she didn't counter Kay's move. She just hit her with it. And so that was nice to see that she's adding new variations of moves. And in the ring, she was keeping up at a very steady pace, and that was really good because there had been some allegations against her, like, oh, she's slow, she's sloppy, but she did really, really well in this match. So very good for Trinity, very nice for Kay as well. She's very good in the ring as well. I'm gonna have to get into her as well. Very, very good performer. And so now we know. Oh, Trinity won the match, by the way, with the review, if I didn't say that before. And we know that she's gonna face off against Giselle Shaw at Under Siege. And so this is going to be a fun experience for me because I get to see Trinity have her debut match, and I get to see Giselle Shaw. Now, I don't really watch Giselle Shaw. No, it's not because I dislike her. It's just I never really took the time to get into her. I only watched her in a triple threat match, and I wasn't even watching for her. I was watching more so for Lady Frost because I was trying to look up more stuff about her because, she was kind of the talk of the town at one point. And so people were telling me, like, get into her, watch her. And I was like, okay. And then, I saw her face Deonna and Giselle, and I was like, oh, I like Deonna. I've watched her, and I've heard about Giselle, so this is perfect. And the triple threat match, solid triple threat match, nothing really special. It was a defense for one of Deonna's titles when she was a double champion. in her second double champion reign of that year, I think. I think. I could be wrong, but it don't matter. Anyway, it was a solid match, but I feel like, I'm gonna see more of Giselle in a one-on-one match versus a triple threat match, because it's gonna be just her and Trinity, and I get to see Trinity and see if she, what she can bring and what she can. Well, I know what she can bring, but like, I just want to see what she's gonna bring for Impact, right? You know what I'm saying? Very excited for this match. Very excited for this pay-per-view. Very excited. I'm just excited. I'm very happy for Trinity. I'm very happy for what she's accomplished and where she is in her career now, because maybe like a year from now you would not say, oh, I could see Naomi wrestling for Impact Wrestling. That's like a fever dream, but now it's happening, and that's cool. That's really cool to see, like, your fave or one of your faves step out of their boundaries, and I love seeing that, especially for Black women. So I also love that she's going to Impact, because I feel like representation over there is it could be better. Like, we only have 2 Black Knockouts Women's Champions, and it's Awesome Kong and Mia Yim. And Awesome Kong had 2 reigns. Mia Yim had 1 reign, so that's 3 total reigns. And Tasha Steelz, so that's 4. That's 4 reigns between 3 different Black women. And then the tag team titles, Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz, and Awesome Kong. I want to say Mia held it. Marty Bell held them too. So 4 or 5 Black women possibly held those. But regardless, we love seeing a Black woman thrive. Trinity is a Black queen. We love Trinity. I love Trinity. You should love Trinity if you don't. If you don't, that's your business. But I'm very happy for Trinity. Very happy and very excited for this run. And I can't wait to see what she brings. And hopefully she is the Knockouts Women's Champion later on this year. But that's all I have to say. Nothing but, positivity sending towards Trinity. And I hope you guys are doing the same. That's my video. Have a great night. Well, I'm saying have a great night, like I'm not gonna upload more videos, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and comment on what you thought about Trinity's debut.